You don't have to be online long before you realize that there are messages that you like and messages that frustrate or confuse you. The posts you enjoy mostly are probably short, contain information that you find interesting, and have pictures. In fact, research has found that's exactly the type of post that has the greatest impact among readers. With a few tips and a good bit of practice, you can greatly improve the impact of the messages you're creating for your practice or clinic. Bigger isn't better. First thing to remember is that you're competing for attention online. The shorter and snappier your posts, the easier it is for your audience to engage with you. Even in tweets, where you're limited to 140 characters, most experts suggest you stick to 80 to 100 characters whenever possible. Also, don't overwhelm your audience. Posting 10 times a day won't get you 10 times as many viewers. Instead, in the face of an avalanche of posts, your audience will ignore or block your channel to avoid the clutter. I call it the Farmville effect. Polish your words. If your message has typos, misspellings, or grammatical errors, it could reflect poorly on your practice or clinic and possibly harm your credibility. Think about how you would respond. Would you, as a reader, take injury prevention advice from someone who has trouble spelling prevention or safety? However, this doesn't mean you should be distant and impersonal with your posts. Your community probably wants to know that you're a real person and not just an automated drone. But make sure you communicate with the precision and accuracy needed to get your message across. And remember, always take advantage of spell check or someone proofreading your posts. Spur conversation. Include a thought-provoking quote or interesting statistic in your posts. Ask a question. Getting people to share or interact with you spreads your message further and creates a more lasting impression. Keep your listeners updated. If you go more than 1 week or two between posts, some of your followers might assume you've abandoned your social media outlet. Non-urgent messages can easily be written ahead of time and scheduled to be posted on a regular basis using free programs like Hootsuite or TweetDeck. These are the perfect tools for regular safety tips to patient families or public awareness outreach. Maintain a consistent tone. In developing your social media plan, you should have made a decision as to what type of voice you want to use online. Stick to that tone for every post. If your followers are expecting news on home safety products and you post a picture of a car show instead, you may turn off your audience. Keep your audience in mind. Different communities will expect different messages from their healthcare provider. You may be able to be more personal in smaller towns, and farm safety will be more relevant in rural communities. Be aware of your audience. Lastly, before you finalize and send a post, ask yourself, is this something you'd find interesting if you were a patient's parent or a community member following your social media channel? Check out our examples if you're looking for some inspiration in crafting effective social media content. And always keep practicing. The more you write, the better you get.